Hello everyone, I am Prince Stolas of the Oscoetia, and welcome to our third Helluva Hazbin Q&A. Like usual, let's get started with Blitzy's questions first.
Alright, my first question is from HD and All-Stars asking, how would you react if you were possessing the body of a blonde French supermodel? Well, I'd probably show off my good looks, pick a few people up. You know, typical.
My next question is from Anaya, and they asked, do you miss Stolas, like at all? Don't act like we didn't see you looking at you two in your photos.
Well, you know, I do miss the book, and it's more of a really transactional thing going on between us. My next question is from Dylan Toogood, and they ask, how long has IMP been around for? Well, about a couple years. The Magical Imps ask, do you like hugs? Not really, unless I'm the one doing it. Ivy Espoen asks, have you ever think about getting your own pet horse? Well, I have. It's a lot of work, and Moxxie's a lot of hard work, so I kind of have to deal with him, and I won't really have the time to tend to my horse. But for now, I'll just stick to collecting horse stuff. Next is from FNAF Landing Game 757, and they ask how I got my white scar. Well, I think you should stay out of business like that. But I will say, because it's a Q&A after all, it involves fireworks.
Well, it's time for my part of the Q&A, and my first question is by the Magical Imps, and they asked, Charlie, do you like hugs? Well, I do. I think it's very sweet when people hug me, and it shows improvement. My next question is from Laura Williams, and it asks, to Charlie, would you like an official plush of you in your updated design after the Hazbin Hotel TV series airs? Well, I would, since, I've changed a lot, and there's like 13 Angel Dust plushes, and not one of the main character of the series besides this one, but just please, I'm asking very politely, I want a new one. Alright, this is for both of us.
Alright, Luz Culture asks, this is for both Charlie and Blitz. Would you always consider dating again? I know Stolas would be mad, but this isn't canon like the actual Helluva boss. I mean, considering how Beelzebub dates Hellhound known as Vortex, it wouldn't be so weird.
Well, I mean, as of right now, no, because I'm dating Vagatha.
Yeah, she's dating Vaggie anyway, and plus, last time there was a lot going on when we were together.
This next question is from Dr. Tuna66, and it asks, will you guys get back together again? But no. Another one? No! Hello everybody, I'm Vagatha, and my first question is from the Magical Imps, and it asks, do you like hugs? Only when it's with Charlie.
Alright, everyone out of my way, time for my questions. First up is Ivy Espoen 98 asking, finally, for Angel Dust. Hey Angel, did you know or don't know that you and Fantosio from Billy Bust up and have the same voice actor, Michael Kovac? How would you react to meeting Fantosio or any characters from Michael such as Rocky from Lackadaisy? I mean, I did know the Rocky thing, but, I guess it would be interesting meeting them. What my question is how big they are, if you know what I mean. Next up is Victoria Lowery 2011, asking, Angel, do you like Alistair? I mean, he is a strawberry pimp, but I prefer my husky. Final question is from the Magical Imps asking, do I like hugs? Hell no, I don't like being squeezed.
Okay, this question's for both me and Husky.
Oh, let's just get this over with. It's from Anaya, and they ask, both Angel and Husk, do you have a thing for each other? I don't know, it sounds like you two have a crush on each other, just saying though. No, I hate Angel!
Well, listen, Husk, I like you. You know that. Let's just head to bed. We could even have a one-night stand if you want.
No!
Well, my first question is from Laura Williams too. It says, to Moxxie, will Millie never give you up, never let you down, or never run around and desert you? Well, I hope not. You know what? No, she would never. I trust her. My next question is from I Am Just Dorky, and it asks me, question from Moxxie, did you ever regret dating Chaz considering what he has done in the past? Well, thinking about it now, he was very inappropriate, and not even that good looking, so I guess so. This next question is from the Magical Imps, and it asks me, do you like hugs? Only if it's from Mills. My first question is from Laura Williams, and it asks, to Millie, do you think there could ever be a flashback if you was caught in a future episode of Helluva Boss? Well, of course. But for Helluva Hazbin, there would need to be a plush made. But you know them, they just slack. My second question is from Anaya, and it asks, hey Millie, do you peg Moxxie? I know it's a silly question, but I want to know. Well, I mean, it's been said plenty of times. But if you really want to know, Yeah, my last question is from the Magical Imps, and it asks, do you like hugs? Well, I like giving hugs, but I don't like getting touched. This next question for us is from HDN All-Stars, and it asks, do you switch places? No, I'm just a bottom. Well, at first he was top, but he decided to need a little pegging in his life.
Oh, it's my third time answering questions. Alright, first up is Vortex's Blazing Time asking, would you find throwing angel dust in a dryer funny? Hopefully he'll get out soon, lol. Well, hopefully he won't. And yes, I find it funny because he's gone. Out of my sight. HDN All-Stars asks, is there someone who annoys you more than angel dust? Well, Alistair can kinda be annoying sometimes, bringing me out of nowhere. But I don't think there's been anyone who's topped the annoyance level that is angel dust. Dylan Toogood asks if I got his cookie in the mail. And yes, I did. It actually wasn't that bad. Dr. Tuna66 asks, what drink did you try that is not alcoholic? Well, most of the drinks I drink are alcoholic. But I guess I'll say Shirley Temple because it can be made at a bar, and sometimes I'm forced to have one by Charlie because it's non-alcoholic. The Magical Imps ask if I like hugs. No.
Now it is time for my questions. The first one is from IVS98 asking, where is Niffty? Well, to answer your question, Nifty's off doing important business tasks. My final question is from the Magical Imps asking if I like hugs. Well, I have answered this question before. I'll say it again. I do not like being touched, as a matter of fact.
My first question is from Vortex's Blazing Time, and it asks, for Loona, in the future episodes of Helluva Hazbin, will you be in the new redesigned plushie version of you? If so, I think you need to stay away from needles in the future episodes of Helluva Hazbin. Plus, everyone will be excited to see you in the new redesigned plushie version of you. Well, I don't know, but if you stay tuned, you'll find out. Question from the Magical Imps, do you like hugs? No. My first question is from Laura Williams, and it asks, hey Octavia, any aspirations you are interested in following after your 18th birthday? Well, I would like to get into the music industry, but knowing my dad, he'll make me do some royal stuff. Blech. My last question is from the Magical Imps, and it asks, do you like hugs? Nah.
It is now time for my questions. My first one is from XXIXMX, just X, dorky, XX. That's a lot of X's. And they ask if I'd ever consider dating other guys. No, I don't have any interest in dating anyone else like that. HDN All-Stars asks, are you only gay for Blitz, or have you ever been attracted to other guys? Well, you're really putting me on the spot there, but I don't really have interest in anyone else. Blitzy is Blitzy, and that's all I'll say. Dylan Toogood asks, how do you deal with people that hate you? Well, I just usually ignore them, but if they ever threaten my daughter or Blitzy, they will be punished. Dr. Tuna66 asks, will you ever try a date for women? I'm not really looking into a relationship right now. I have other priorities at the moment. The Magical Imps ask if I like hugs. Well, yes I do, especially for my dearest daughter Octavia or Blitzy. Now it is time for the great Sir Pentious to answer the questions you have given me. First up is from Ice Cream Lover here asking me, is your hat alive? As it has a mouth and an eye. Yes, my hat is alive. My next question is from Asmodeus and Vox asking, do I shed? Well, only very occasionally, but yes I do. My final? Well, I only got 3 questions, and one of them was for everyone? You know what, I am sick of this. I'm going to send a fully armed battalion of ships to destroy everything, because I'm sick of this. 3 questions, like I barely get anyone, Well, I guess I could answer this one. It's from the Magical Imps asking if I like hugs. That's a no, I don't really do foolish play such as that.
Hey, I'm the robotic Fizzeroli, and I'm here to answer your questions. First up is from FNAF Land and Games 757 asking how I got my robotic limbs. Well, I'm a robot, you know. I was made with them. The Magical Imps ask if I like hugs. Well, no. My last question is from Osmodius and Vox, and they ask, who do I not like? Well, to answer your question, I don't like Blitzo because he destroyed my circuits. But I also don't like anyone at that hotel because they beat me up all because of Sir Pentious' dim-witted idea of a plan.
Hey everybody, I'm Sweet Cheeks, and my first question is from the Magical Imps and asks, do I like hugs? only for my husband. Our last question is from HDN All-Stars, and it asks, "Hey, Sweet Cheeks, what type of demon are you, hellborn or sinner? I'm a sinner."
Alright, y'all could stop clenching. I'm here to answer those damn questions. First up is from Samara Sandagato asking if I've been dating Velvette and Vox, or just Vox. I've just been on and off with Vox. Never felt any attraction to Vel. Lilith Loves You asks why I started dating Vox. Well, back in the day, he was a pretty good-looking TV. Our first date was at a restaurant, and he's also pretty powerful, has a good business. Last question is from the Magical Imps asking if I like hugs. Only if I'm the one grabbing and squeezing the person, if you know what I mean.
Hey everyone, it's me, Velvette, and I'm here to answer your questions. First up is from HD and All-Stars asking, TikTok or Instagram? Well, I do like taking pics more than vids, so I'll say Instagram for this one. My next question is from Lilith Loves You X asking, how do you put up with Vox and Val's BS? Well, I've gotten kinda used to it. I've been doing it for several years, and honestly, I'm kinda the glue that holds them together, you know. These questions are driving me insane, so good thing I only have one left. Anyway, it's from the Magical Imps asking if I like hugs. Well, of course I do.
Hey, my name's Vox, and my question is from the Magical Imps and asks if I like hugs. If anybody ever tries to hug me, I'll kill him. The next question is from Little Loves You, and it asks, when did you and Val start dating? In the 80s. And the next question is from Asmodeus Vox. I didn't send this, what the hell? Anyway, it says, can you eat? Well, just because I'm on TV doesn't mean I don't throw. Val knows that.
Hello everyone, I am the E of Zany Movies, the voice of Blitz, Stolas, Sir Pentious, and more. And for the first time, I will be answering your questions. My first question is from Ivy Espo in 98 asking me what my least favorite and favorite episodes of Helluva Hazbin are. My favorite episode is Season 1, Episode 6, because I feel like it had a good balance between the comedy and the story of the episode. And seeing Moxxie and Millie more was always a good thing, especially because we didn't see much of them in the episodes prior. Now, my least favorite was Season 1, Episode 3, because it was a very short episode, and Moxxie acted a bit out of character. My second question is from HDN All-Stars asking me what my favorite episode to make was, and that was Season 1, Episode 6. If you didn't see the community post I made, Sweet Cheeks' creation was always an interesting story, and seeing more of Moxxie and Millie was also nice, so I'll go with that. This question was not asked to a particular character, but I'll just answer it. It's from Moriarty Stephen Riverbridge Pies asking, will Pentious ever have feelings for Fizzaroli? Now, what I will say about that is that Sir Pentious will actually have a crush on someone in an upcoming episode of Season 2. I can't say who because I don't want to spoil it, but if you want to find out, just stay tuned.